Hello, welcome to episode 4, when the tree is tested. Why some fall away. We've been walking this thing out step by step. In episode 1, we learned the issue is not just fruit, right? It's the soul, okay? In episode 2, we learned the word has to go deep to transform us. In episode 3, we learned that growth comes from staying connected. Hallelujah. But now we have to deal with something real. Why is it that some people start strong, look like they're growing, and then they fall away? Why do some people seem so deep, so passionate, so committed, and then suddenly they're gone? Let me say it plainly, because not everything that grows fast is rooted deep, and pressure reveals what appearance can hide. In the Bible, Matthew chapter 7 says that a wise man built his house on a rock, and a foolish man built his house on sand. Both houses looked the same until the storm came. And that's the key. The storm didn't create the weakness, it revealed it. And it's the same with us. Storms don't break you, they expose what you're rooted in. If you're rooted in emotion, you'll fall when your feelings change, right? If you're rooted in people, you will fall when people disappoint you. If you're rooted in performance, you will fall when you can't keep it up. But if you are rooted in God, you may bend, but you won't break, because your strength is not coming from you. It's coming from the source. Now, hear me. This is important. Some people start strong because they come out of the gate trying to be everything. They try to be super disciplined, super strict, super spiritual. But it's not coming from connection, it's coming from effort. And effort without connection will eventually run out. That's why they burn out. That's why they fall away. That's why they disappear. Not because they didn't love God, but because they were trying to sustain something without being rooted in the source. And let me just say this, because this is where people feel shame. I don't want you to feel shameful, okay? If this has been you, this is not condemnation. Okay, this is understanding, because God is not looking for a strong start. He is looking for a sustained life. A sustained growth comes from being rooted, not from being intense. Intensity can look like growth, but it doesn't always last. But when you are truly rooted in God, you don't have to rush. You don't have to prove anything. You don't have to try to be everything overnight. Just stay connected. And over time, your roots go deeper. When the storm comes, you're still standing, not because you're strong, but because you're rooted. So don't be discouraged in your growth if your growth doesn't look fast. Deep growth is slow growth, but it's lasting growth, because what? Visible fruit is expression, and true fruit is transformation. And transformation is proven over time. Okay, so stay tuned for episode 5, the fruit that lasts. what real fruit actually looks like. Thank you for watching.